Hey everyone, it's your old pal John, and let's get to some news. Up first, once again, Hollywood Reporter comes to us with another story about the toxic fandom. That's right, we're all toxic because we don't like their little movies that destroy our mythos. So from this case, they're talking specifically in the article, they talk about Star Wars, the Disney trilogy. They also talk about the 2016 Ghostbusters movie. They dredge up Catwoman. Anything that the fans didn't like, they're now labeling us all as toxic, and that that these studios need to stand up and recognize what's going on. And some of them have been outspoken, and it's just another attack on the fans. And like Jeremy from The Quartering, Nerdrotic, and Geeks and Gamers, all these guys who've been out there, letting us know what's going on in Hollywood. Now we have just another article to attack the fan base because we're not stepping in line. We're not cheerleading when they put out a steaming pile of crap. We're not being the good little lemmings that we're supposed to be. So once again, this is a puff piece article that's trying to make these studios feel good about some of the bonehead decisions they're making. Up next, we have an interview with Trump where his voice is featured, and it was posted on Facebook, but yet Facebook has now banned the man's voice. The guy's no longer president, so he doesn't have any power. I don't understand why you feel the need that you need to ban your voice. That tells me that these people are scared of this guy. Whether you like former President Trump or not, I still think it's a little far to go to the point that you've got to ban somebody's voice. Does this extend to every comedian out there that's doing Trump impersonations? It's very interesting. We'll keep an eye on this one. Also up next is we have the Mortal Kombat date pushed back by Warner Brothers. Now, there's an interesting thing on this, and I totally get why they've done that. So Warner Brothers has now had this success with Justice League, which I don't think they really wanted, but they've got it. And now they've got Godzilla Vs Kong, which is obviously going to be a success because of the international numbers. I watched it last night. Good movie. And so they've decided to push back the release date of Mortal Kombat. And I think what they're doing is they're just making sure that there's enough space in between each of these movies so that they can get the maximum amount of revenue off of them. I don't think that's a bad idea. Mortal Kombat, I'm not really as excited about as I was like Godzilla vs. Kong in the Snyder Cut. So I'm curious to see how this movie does, and we'll keep an eye on it. And lastly, since we've been talking about Godzilla vs. Kong, and I liked this movie. I thought it was fun. It was good to see the destruction. Thought they did a really good job on the CGI on Godzilla and on Kong. There's one that's a little weak later on, but I don't want to spoil it for anybody. You'll see it when you watch the movie. But plot was thin, but who cares? These guys were destroying everything. It was awesome. So it was a good escape movie to just not think about anything, and just go in there and enjoy yourself. And hats off to Warner Brothers on this release. I really enjoyed it. And so how are you going to watch King Kong? Are you going to watch it on the streaming service, or are you going to be watching it in the movie theaters? Leave a comment below and tell me what you think. And with that being said, friends, we're going to close it out here. Remember, you can always find me on Twitter at Kranix. You can find me at Facebook and Instagram at Kranix's Lab. Drop me a line, send a comment, send me a tweet. Let me know how you're doing out there, and I will see you back here next week. I'm not going to do any more videos for the rest of the week because it's coming in on the Holy Weekend, and we're going to be busy and doing a lot of things. So I will see you guys back here on Monday, and I hope you have a blessed weekend, and we'll talk again soon.